Hello besties, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like to know how to make Kuku Sabzi or Persian Frittata, watch out this video. If this is the first time that you're coming to our YouTube channel, please consider subscribing. If you like this video, please share the link with your family and friends, and don't forget to write your comments down below. Let's go to the ingredients. 5 tablespoons of oil, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of black pepper ground, 2 bunches of chives, 2 bunches of parsley, 1 bunch of cilantro, 1 bunch of dill, and 4 eggs. For this recipe, half a cup of walnuts and half a cup of barberry is optional. These 4 different kind of veggies are the essential or the basic part of Persian Frittata or Kuku Sabzi. Here I found this guy under the name of Chinese chives in Asian market. I found it in the United States under this name, okay? Here also we have parsley. For parsley, we just need the leaves, okay? So we cut them from here. We don't need the stem, okay? We just cut them from here and put it like this here and use it in our frittata, okay? And put it away. Again, just cut them from here and put the stems away, okay? Cut the leaves, put them here, and put the stems away. We are not using the stems of parsley in our Persian frittata, okay? And here we also have cilantro. So we cut the leaves like this, and we don't want the stems. But if the stems are like this, don't cut them. That is okay, okay? They're thin and they're not thick, so it's okay to have this in your kuku. And also here we have dill. I cut the stem and use this part in my kuku. This is how we want the veggies in our kuku. And something I haven't mentioned is that 5 or 6 hours before I started cooking, I had washed the veggies, let them dry, and put them on a kitchen cloth. I don't want them to be wet because it really changes the texture of our kuku sabzi. So the veggies are dry now, okay? Next step is that I'm going to put the pile of veggies here and cut them on the cutting board. Okay, here we have 2 bunches of chives. I found it under the name of Chinese chives in the United States. And here I have 2 bunches of parsley. I just cut the leaves and put the stems away. And here I have 1 bunch of cilantro. I cut the leaves and I keep some of the stems that are thin and tender, but put the other stems away. And here I have 1 bunch of dill. I also cut the leaves and it's like here. I'm going to mix them together and cut them on a cutting board with a sharp knife. I collect the veggies, take them in one hand like this. I put them on a cutting board. Always remember, put a cloth under the cutting board. You don't want to cut your fingers, okay? So safety first. Now, I cut them from the middle. I keep them in one hand again like this. And I start cutting the veggies all together. Run the knife, don't run it like this. A little bit, turn the knife a little bit and try to cut the veggies in the same size. You're not going to cut them finely, We want them to be coarse. Always pay attention the veggies are not wet, because if they're wet, when you're cutting them, the water comes out of the veggie and it becomes like something like juicing, and we don't want that juice in our kuku sabzi. So it's like this. And also avoid the food processor, because the food processor takes the juice out of the veggies and the veggie become wet. We don't want that, okay? I continue cutting the veggies. Be very careful with your fingers and hands. Collect the veggies from other sides, put them in the center, and again cut them. This is how we want the veggies. Be with us for the next step. Crack eggs into a container. One teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, and half teaspoon of ground black pepper. Now mix it really well. After I whisk egg and seasonings together, I add the herbs into the container. Now I mix egg and veggies together. This is the texture we want. Okay, Barbary and chopped walnuts are optional. You can add it or you can skip it. Now I mix them together. This is ready to be fried. Heat up a frying pan and add a little bit of oil into that. And also I will add a little bit of oil later. Coat side of the pan with oil. Now add the mixture into the pan. And spread it in the pan. Press it a little bit. The temperature is medium. After 1 to 2 minutes, put the lid and let it sit for 8 to 10 minutes. I cut it into 4 pieces. Now it's okay to add a little bit of oil. I cut them after 5 minutes and I will let it to be cooked for 3 or 4 more minutes. It took overall 10 minutes for one side of the kuku to be cooked. After 10 minutes, I flip it over. Now add a little bit of oil into these 4 lines. After 10 minutes, Kuku Sabzi is ready. Besties, here is the finalized Kuku Sabzi or Persian frittata. If this video was helpful for you, please give it a thumb up. Don't forget to share the link with your friends and your family. If this is the first time that you're coming to our YouTube channel, please consider subscribing, and also don't forget to write your questions and comments down below. Thank you for watching this video and thank you for being here. See you next time.